Hi folks, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Inktober, what it's all about, what I'm doing for it and the art supplies that I'll be using. So if you've clicked on this video you may already have an idea of what Inktober is all about, and if you do then feel free to skip this part of the video and go to the art supplies preparation and plans part where I also show last year's drawings. But for those of you who aren't quite sure of what it's all about, I'll quickly go over the basics. Don't forget, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss out on any future videos. So Inktober is a drawing challenge that was set up by Jake Parker in 2009, and the idea is that for every day in October you draw something in ink. So the official rules are pretty simple. First of all, make a drawing in ink. Secondly, post it online. And thirdly, use the hashtags Inktober and Inktober 2018 and repeat for every day of October. But why would you want to do this challenge? Well, everyone likes a challenge, right? But the general aim of Inktober is to get into the habit of drawing every day and to gain confidence to put down permanent lines in ink. I also think it's important to have fun with it, experiment with either new supplies or techniques, and over the course of the month you'll be surprised at how much you improve. So what do you draw? Well, you can draw whatever you like, but there is an official prompt list you can use which gives you a word for each of the 31 days in October. This word can be interpreted any way you like, and you can even come up with a theme for your drawing too, such as Disney or witches or Harry Potter, but the message is simple. Draw something. Draw big, draw small, but draw something every day for 1 month. And then share your drawings on social media, and that way everyone gets to see your work and you can see what everyone else has done too, and that's it. So let's talk art supplies, and I will list everything I'm going to use in the description box. You can use anything from pens to markers to dip pens and bottles of ink, but I thought I'd show you the art supplies I'll be using. Now, I tend to like to paint with ink rather than use markers or ballpoint pens. So I'll be using Dr. P.H. Martin's black Bombay ink, either neat or diluted, and I like to apply it with a brush or a dip pen. So I also have some waterproof fine liners in various sizes, such as the Pigma Micron pens and the Copic fine liners. You will also need some paper or a sketchbook to ink in. Last year I used a small Moleskine sketchbook, but this year I've decided to work on individual sheets of cold press watercolour paper, which I'm going to trim down to a 10 by 8 size. I've chosen cold press paper as the ink takes longer to dry on this, which will give me a bit longer to mix and blend my inks with. I'm also going to be using coloured inks in my drawing this year, and I have the Dr. P.H. Martin's India ink. I have set 1 and set 2, and they come in ½ ounce size bottles, which is about 15 mils. So there's nothing in the challenge that says you can't use coloured inks. So I need to draw with a pipette, draw up the ink rather with a pipette, because these bottles don't come with a dropper. And that can be a little bit awkward, but I've got plenty of these small, almost disposable pipettes that I can use for that. I'm also looking forward to trying out some of my Ecoline inks as well, because I've got some of these in different colours to those which I have in the Dr. P.H. Martin inks, and these are really handy because they do come with a dropper, so it makes things a lot less messy and it's easier to draw out your ink with and use it either with a paintbrush or directly onto your paper. I'm also going to be using a Deep World palette, which I mentioned in one of my favourite art supplies videos, and this I can use to mix different colours with or to dilute the inks if I need to. And this is a really handy way of being able to get a different range of colours than just the basic colours. Now I'm also going to be using perhaps some unusual art supplies, including cocktail sticks or cotton buds, so you'll have to wait and see what I do with those. But that's it for my art supplies. I also said that I was going to share with you my plans at the beginning of this video and my ideas for Inktober this year, and I did complete it last year, and I'm just going to be flicking through the drawings that I did now. I only recorded 1 video per week though last year and put the rest on Instagram, and I will put the link for that if you want to go and check those out. I will be putting them on Instagram again this year, so if you want to follow me on there or revisit last year's drawings, you can do. But this year my plan is not only to draw every day, but also to upload a video every day on this channel throughout October. Now the upload time for this may vary, but I will aim to publish each video sometime in the evening, and that's UK time. So far as the theme goes though, last year, as you can see, I chose an animal theme, as I love drawing animals, and I want to use the same theme again this year, but hopefully I'm going to come up with some different animals to draw. And I'm going to still be using the prompt list, but obviously this year from the 2018 list, which you saw at the beginning of the video. Now the prompt list this year came out on the 1st of September, so I did spend some time planning ahead just by thinking about what animals I could draw for the various prompts and looking at some reference pictures as well, just so that I don't spend a lot of time each day worrying about what I'm going to draw and what style I'm going to use and that kind of thing. So I think a lot of the preparation and planning can be really helpful in ensuring that you are consistent and that you make the best of your time throughout the month of October. Another aim of mine this year is to do a more standard size drawing, as I said earlier, of 10 by 8 inches, so that depending on how they turn out at least, I'll be able to sell prints in my Etsy shop once the month is over. So I haven't really advertised or promoted my Etsy shop as yet, so I'm yet to get any sales, but that's something that I'll be doing a bit more once this challenge is completed. And you can head over there now though if you're interested and pick up some prints of some of the drawings that I did in ink last year, as well as some others that I've put on as well. So I am really looking forward to Inktober. I'm keen to experiment with perhaps a looser, more expressive and quicker style of painting, and I want to be consistent with my drawing and uploading. But who knows where it will lead to or what styles will emerge, but that's all part of the fun. So I think I've covered everything. Let me know if you're planning on taking part in this challenge as well. Have you picked a theme, or are you going to be following the prompts and that sort of thing? And if you want to see how I get on, then please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon as well, so you know exactly when I upload the video. It would be really great to get your support, and I think I'm going to need it. So thanks for watching guys. I will see you on the 1st of October.